Check out channelfireball.com to step up your game with videos and articles from the best in the world. You can use the code Gaby at checkout to help support this channel. Welcome! We are drafting Zendikar Rising. Thank you so much to Wizards for giving us the account to be in this special event. That does mean that this is a Wizard-sponsored event. Okay, let's make some picks, shall we? The Grakmaw Skyclave Ravager. When it ETBs with 3 counters on it, whenever another creature you control dies, if it had a +1/+1 counter on it, put a +1/+1 counter on Grakmaw. When it dies, it creates an X black and green Hydra creature token, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Grakmaw. Well, that's an easy first pick. This was my preview, guys! Such a cute baby. What do? If it was kicked, you return a card with a kicker ability from your graveyard to your hand. Cool. When you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Cool. What do? Angel Heart Protector enters the battlefield, target creature you control with gains indestructible until end of turn. Okay. So we're going to take the Grakmaw because it obviously looks busted. Oh, let me switch to my draft overlay real quick so I don't block people. Okay. Kaza Royal Chaser. The next instant search you play uses cat costs access to cast where X number of wizards you control as the ability resolves. Huh, that card is cool. That would have worked in our last deck we drafted. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control, or it enters as green. That card seems really strong. This if you're going party, I guess. I think this looks good, chat. What do we think of this? This is basically a green source, but for 3 mana, it's fight. And so it's nice because it's like a free roll spell, basically. Yeah, it looks really solid, right? Brushfire Elementals, unfortunately red. Can't be blocked by a creature's power 2 or less whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control. Again, so we're looking for cards that put +1/+1 counters on it because with the Grakmaw, and we're pretty partial to being black. Oh, it's a spider! I didn't see the spider at first. Target creature gets +(-1/-1) until end of turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. That is cool. That works with our Grakmaw. Yeah. Gnarly Colony also works with our theme. Okay, it does ETB with... maybe we just take the 2-drop. It was subtle. I know. It's like a big booty. Big booty, big booty, big booty. All right, I'm going to take the Gnarlid pack. This is another land. It's either a black source or each opponent loses 4 life and you gain 4 life. I mean, I like these flip lands. They're like nice utility lands. Is there anything else we could take? Expedition Skulker has Death Touch as long as you control another rogue. Whenever you gain a life, an opponent uses 1 life. Return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. The spell was kicked. Instead, return 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Blood Beckoning. Subtle Strike is from Kaladesh or maybe before. Subtle Strike, isn't that from the Pirates? The pirate set? Wasn't that from like Ixalan? I like it 6 foot. It's good. You like Blood Beckoning and decent amount. Blood Beckoning. And this one's just a 3/3. I might just take this. Oh, that was Skullduggery. It's close. I guess it was +1/+1 -1/-1. So it wasn't actually a counter. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 2 of them in your hand, the rest in the bottom of your library, and you lose 2 life. Nah. Oh, another Gnarlid Colony sounds good. The Constrictor enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has menace. Ooh, woo! That looks really, really good in our deck. Interesting. It fits really nicely in our curve, too. I guess the Gnarlid pack's like a little bit better. I'm just going to take the Gnarlid Colony, I think. What is better, chat? You think Gnarly Colony or the Constrictor? They're both really good. Also, I like the art of this one. Spooky snake. Colony and Constrictor are the 2 counterlords. Snake, Colony. I think the Colony is a little bit better just because it's a little bit cheaper, just in case we do want to play something early. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. If the spell was kicked, search your library for 2. Reclaim the Waste looks interesting. Could take a little Death Toucher. When it ETBs, you gain 3 life. And then the Maddening Cacophony, which is the mill card. I think we want the Blightblade. It's that or Reclaim Wastes. I kind of like this 1/1 Death Touch. Pickaxe or another 1/1 Death Touch. Yeah, when I played against Jamie was playing blue-white kicker. Or blue-green kicker, excuse me. Yeah, I think so too, 6 foot. We could also take the Skyclave pickaxe. It seemed pretty strong from the times I played against it. It also works well with our little, like, Death Toucher because you can almost always attack if we landfall. Yeah, I think the one with Death Touch seems like a good card. What does Drynut Silencer do? When it ETBs, target creature and opponent control gets -X/-X until end of turn where X is the number of creatures in your party. That's not really going to work out in this deck, I don't think, unfortunately. When it ETBs, attach it to creature you control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. If it's a warrior, it gets +2/+1 instead. I think that might be the best thing. We have Rogue, Hydra. Yeah. 1/1 Death Touch creatures generally, like, broadly speaking, have always been, like, decent. Because there's just so much stuff you can do with them. Basically. Reclaim the Wastes and Seagate Colossus, but we're not really a party deck. Yeah, I don't think I'm looking to run it. We'll see where we end up. I think I'll just take Reclaim the Wastes. I like this background. This background's cool. Alright, this is our deck so far. So we've got a couple 1-drops, and we've got Gnarlid packs. Our deck is pretty cheap. I like that. We need to get more stuff with counters matters. What is this one? This is the land that fixes for party members. I don't think we're interested in that. This gives flying to something, and this is Stonework. Pack Beast is also a cleric. Oh! This thing is all the things! 2 mana and adds 1 mana of a new color. Okay, so I don't think we're playing it, but we can put it in the sideboard. That's a cool card. I like the spare supplies. It's just like, draw a card. Draw the village, play the village. This card is also pretty neat. If you kicker it, it gets counters on it, and otherwise it's a 3-mana 2/3 defender. More... Oh. I guess we would play 1 Blood Price in this deck, maybe? It seems like it, Cal. Most of the equipment I've seen attaches immediately. Inscription of Ruin. Kicker for 4 mana. Choose 1. If the spell was kicked, choose any number. Target player discards 2 cards. Opponent discards 2 cards. Return target creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Destroy target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. Damn! That seems like a pretty cool card. Our alternative is just another Gnarlid Colony. Julie's going ham. I don't know if you can see her. Hold on. You can kind of see her butt a little bit. What's going on, girl? What's going on? What's going on? She's not moving. Yeah, this card, like, if you kick this card, it seems really good. So I think I'd rather take that over the Gnarlid pack, though I am kind of sad. Oh, we had this card. This card also gets counters. What about this? Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Dreadworm gains indestructible until end of turn. It's the Worm. This doesn't look good. This would have been so cool in our last deck. And landfall, whenever land enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm going to take the land, but this territorial Sky the Cat, or Scythe Cat. Sky the Cat. Scythe Cat. I see it's got scythes on its arms. I get it. I got the joke. Yeah, the cat was not bad. I thought it was Sky the Cat. Malakir Rebirth. These things are spooky. Choose target creature, you lose 2 life. Until the end of turn, creature's game. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under the owner's control. Oh, and it's an instant, but it's also a land. That seems like a kind of cool card. Can take another Death Toucher or Scale the Heights. Put a +1/+1 counter enough to 1 creature. You gain 2 life. You may play an additional land this turn. Draw a card. Oh, shit. Scale the Heights does look pretty good in this deck. It might be better than Malakir Rebirth. Need a command for Sky the Cat immediately. I think this land looks pretty good. The rare is crazy. Yeah, I don't think... Unfortunately, we can't play it in this deck, but I think it does seem pretty good. I played against that card. Beat the shit out of me. Skyclave Relic. Indestructible. 3 mana. Kicker for 6. When it ETBs that it was kicked, create 2 tap tokens that are copies of it. Add 1 mana of any color. So it's a 3 mana rock that is indestructible. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. Oh, Vanquish the Weak seems okay. Demon's Disciple enters the battlefield. Each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Weird. That's just like the... this is just a functional reprint of the other 3-1. Interesting. And Kazandu Stomper returns lands potentially. I think I'll just take Vanquish the Weak just as a small removal spell that we can use at some point. I think it's Vanquish. Yeah, I like that pick. I like a Gatekeeper. It's a good pick. Ooh, we got the Hagra Constrictor back. I think we'll want that. I don't think we want the Blight Priest. Target opponent discards 2 cards, mills a card, loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Ooh, that's like a baby, like, Pox, kind of. Choose target creature you control, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each creature in your party. So that's not really going to work out very well, but we can take the Hagra Constrictor. When it ETBs, draw a card. It's a 4-mana 3/2. This card looks busted. Holy moly. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Canopy Baloth gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Okay. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party, so that's not really going to work. The art of this card is really awesome. Return target creature card and up to 1 target cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard. That's so cool. From your graveyard to the battlefield. So it's a really cool reanimation spell. We'll just take the Visionary. Yeah, that's super cool. Base Camp, which I don't think we want. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. If it was kicked, it gets +5/+5. Look at Marasa as in thickening that frog. And this is a 1/4, 3-mana 1/4 reach. Yeah, Thwart the Grave looks cool. I don't know if we wanted it for this deck because we're not really drafting like a party deck, but it seems like a really cool build drawn. Look at how derpy this bird is. Oh no, I didn't mean to take the bird. I didn't mean to do that. 3-mana 3/3. Just Centaur Courser up in here. I think Subtle Strike sounds better because you can put a +1/+1 counter on something. You saw someone punt with Thwart. It's any creature and party creature. Oh, that seems like a B. Now who's derpy? It's me. It was me, Mole. It was me all along. It enters the battlefield. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Yes. Sign me up. We can take the Wyrm. Don't think we'll play the Wyrm. Scale the Heights looks okay in this deck. We're just trying to draft the Counters Matters deck. 4-mana 4/3 or 5-mana 5/4 landfall. I kind of like the Worm a little bit better. What's our curve looking like? We can probably use another 4-drop. I don't think we'll play that. I'm so glad there's a Wyrm in this set. Another hill for me to die on. Ghoul-Draz Mucklord. 3-mana 2/3. When it dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Okay, not bad with our theme. Not bad, but it's like barely above replacement. Also, the Dauntless Survivor also looks kind of fierce. I guess it does what we want it to. Mucklord, eek. I think I'd rather take the Mucklord over the Dauntless Survivor here. Let me look at my curve. We actually have a lot of 3s. Maybe the Survivor's a little bit better. Yeah, no, I think I like the 2/3 better. Wow, this card looks so badass. Oh, that's cool. That's a sweet card. Veteran Adventurer is also a cleric rogue. Okay, it's all creature types. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. I don't think that works for me. Oh, we could take the Territorial Sky the Cat. This is equal to your party members. Shrink stuff equal to your party members. Yeah, I think the Sky Cat is good. Vastwood Thicket or Vastwood Fortification. Oh, this one's really good in our deck. Wait, time out. Gnarled Colony again. Or, as long as the opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, Abe gets +1/+1 and has Menace. What do we do? This card looks so good in our deck. It's put a +1/+1 counter creature on something or just a land. But Gnarled Colony also looks like so good in this deck. I think it's just Gnarled Colony. You guys think it's the land? I do like the land a lot. Okay. I think maybe, you know what we should do? We should maybe try to get the green dude that bounces 2 lands back to your hand, because I think we're going to want to rebuy some of our lands. Enchant Land, when it ETBs, draw a card. Enchanted Land loses all types and has pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color. So it gets like Mana Confluence ability. I don't think I want the reach dude. Enchant Land, it becomes an elemental. It's still a land. When Enchanted Land dies, return that card to its owner's hand. Okay. I don't think I want any of these. That's true too, Cal. That's a really good point. I don't want any of these. I guess I'll take the 1/4 reach. Oh, another Hagra Constrictor. That's awesome. Yo, Ash, we are not brewing anything, not really. We're playing some limited. We're doing some booster draft. Flash flying when Nimana Skydancer enters the battlefield, target opponent mills 2 cards. And nah, not interested. I don't think we're interested in any of these, actually. These all look bad. Disenchant to reprint. Oh, Pressure Point's been added back in. 2 mana, tap, target creature, draw a card. This Chili Boy. Is this new? It doesn't really matter what we take here. Just whatever. I guess this 4/3... None of these are good. 3 mana, 3/3, or Strength of Solidarity. I guess this, but we're never gonna use it. Okay, I think we've reached the point at which we're not getting useful cards anymore, but that's fine. So, a bunch of these are lands, right? This is land, this is land, this one's a land too. So that technically puts us at 24. I think the deck is actually perfectly built at the moment. Oh, we could take another one of these, maybe. That's better than the Drana Silencer. Yeah, that looks good. This one's never gonna proc, and we don't have that many party members, so sideboard, I guess. Yeah, Sleba! The format's looking good. I had a weird experience with my first draft, where we drafted this kind of like red, blue, wizard, little creatures synergy, like spells matters sort of deck. And my opponents were just playing like kicked stuff, and it was not close. We just got eaten alive. We went 0-3 drop draft again. So I'm not really sure like what that means for format wise. Like it could have been that our deck was bad. It could be that that archetype is just not very good because people are going bigger with stuff. But we've drafted something a little bit different now. We drafted black, green, counters matters. And we can add some lands to this side because these technically are lands. Like that. And we have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. That puts us at 8, 6, 7, 8, and 6, 7, 8. So 8, 8, and Crawling Barrens. That would be this deck like this. Oh my god, Winding Constrictor would be such gas in this deck. My god. Oh, were you in my same pod, Sloobars? I didn't realize. So, is there anything else we don't want here? Reclaim the Waste sounds okay. We're not... It doesn't even look very good because we don't really need... Like, could we play another... We could play another land, maybe. Snake in every form. Hey, Ali. I'm liking it so far, Doctor. It's really early in the format to say like how good it is, but I'm enjoying it so far. The Spare Supplies looks kind of feces. We should try to replace that with something if we can. Maybe... As long as I control another rogue. How are we doing with rogues out here? Crocodile, Snake, Cat, Hydra, Gargoyle. I know! Not... Breaking on the bird means that I'm short a playable, sadly. I guess I could play the Stonework Pack Beast. Do I have anything that cares about party members? That sounds cool, Dr. Drummond. Yeah. I guess it's pre-release weekend, huh? It is pre-release weekend, right? That's this weekend? We gotta have something better than Spare Supplies and Relic Axe. Like, we can play... Expedition Skulker. The counter for party members isn't awful. Yeah, this one. Maybe if we run Strength of Solidarity plus the Stonework Pack Beast, that counts for multiple kinds. Yeah, and so then we have the Wizard. We have this thing counts as a couple of other things. Cat doesn't really count. Crocodile doesn't count. Warrior. Boom, we did it. And... Rogue. Okay. That's the plan. That's what we changed it to. I know the beast only counts once, but it's better than not. Okay. Play the 4/3? I guess we could play the 4/3. We're already playing one of them, which is part of the reason I don't want to play more. Like, just another one of those. I'd rather play, I think, this guy and the thing that puts counters just because I think our deck really cares about having counters on stuff. What about the 3/2? It's a 6 mana shrinks things equal to your party members, so I think it's it's a little overpriced for what we're trying to do. Let's just try this. This looks okay. We were short like a playable or two because we picked so many lands. But that also means that we have a lot of lands that we can cast a spell, so that's not the worst. For sure, Cal. I think if that thing costs 5, maybe we'd fit it in, but at 6 it's a little hard. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Hito Tico. Oh man, I remember Catablipas! That card was my boy. Look at these spells that we can actually just use as lands. This is pretty dope. And we've got this plus the Grakmaw. We're gonna do it! So I think I will play the Fight effect because the Inscription Ruin is kind of a removal spell anyways. And if we play this, we're going to want to put a +1/+1 counter on something else, which means we might want the Vastwood. Oh! Now I'm not going to play it at all. Now I'm just going to play my Forest. I'm not convinced yet that each spell land should count as a whole land. You want to cast them sometimes, but you're not pseudo-flooded too. Yeah, I am not sure exactly how you calculate that either, to be totally fair. Alright, I'm excited to play my Grak. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, look at it on the other side. It's like a molting Hydra. Are they trying to do something to my Grak? Hope it's not a counter. I think we can just kick this so we can just slow roll it. Because it's 5 manas. Apparently Frank Carson said they count as 2/3 of a land. Interesting. Yeah, so I guess that would have made maybe playing 18 reasonable on this deck or something. Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't kill my Grak! My Grak attack! They didn't do anything. I like it. So this kicks for 7. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, or wizard spell, Umara Mystic gets +2/+0 until end of turn. So, okay, this is interesting. When this ETBs, or when another creature you control dies, if it had a +1/+1 counter on it, you put a counter on Grakmaw. When it dies, you create a Hydra equal to number of +1/+1 counters. So we might want to play the Dauntless Survivor and put a counter on it. Also could just Inscription Ruin to kill that thing. And then have the +1/+1 just in case. It might actually be worth it to kill a thing. I don't think they can protect it. So... like that. They don't have anything. I think I'll slow roll the Vastwood Fortification. I don't really see a need to do that. They might try to burn it for 3 and I could save it with like a 4th counter because there is a spell that does that. Yeah, that's like a Wee Dragonauts, huh? It's a cool card. It also counts wizard spells, which is not a thing that this usually counts. Flying whenever you cast a kick spell, scry too. Okay. So if we put a counter on it, and then put this counter on it, we'll be able to attack through. Ooh. This kicks for 7, so we're getting there. Boom, baby. Merfolk Falconer got nothing on our Grakmaw. I don't think we play this thing because... having a 2/3 defender flyer doesn't like really accomplish much. We need... next turn I guess we'll play the Gnarlid Colony. Oh, shoot. We do need another green. Maybe that means we wanted to play the ambush. Oh, no. Shoot. That's really bad. BK, what happened? We're gonna just ambush that thing now, probably. You got debated, you got moral support. What's up, BK? Look, let's give BK some moral support. Ready, chat? Do it with me. Are you ready for this? I was checking out Luis's stream and I asked the question and Luis goes, someone in chat asked, why is he gotta be like that, dude? I don't understand. So we have a really weird play that we can make. We can put a +1/+1 counter here, shrink this, and then ambush this to that. But it only works if they're like tapped out or something. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Nick. But they have 5 open mana, which is like pretty scary. So I might just, hold on. I might try to do it on their upkeep or something. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to ambush here. I like the weird play in the spot. No idea what my cards do. It's okay, BK. I don't know what my cards do either. We're like at that point of the format. But we're just trying to figure out. My card... Oh, wow. They just... Okay, so we're still gonna make the play. So let's do both. Choose one or both. So 1, 2. Creature to get -1/-1. Yes. And then creature to put a +1/+1 counter on. Resolve. I think this is gonna work. We're gonna subtle strike that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna kill my own guy and I'm gonna get a Chungus. That's BK, I couldn't have put it better myself. I'm glad you liked the battle ram. That game was so funny because I like gave away the game at the very beginning and no one noticed. Somehow no one brought it up at any point later. The fact that I just 100% Freudian slipped it. You speak fluent Gaby? Yeah, you do. Got a lot of practice. Ooh, Chungarino. Yeah, I think that was my birthday stream. I think that's right. Look at that. Boop, 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 ba-doo, doo. No, Poopy, it's, X is the number of +1/+1 counters on it, and it had 5 counters. So I got -1/-1, but it's not, it didn't get -1/-1 counter. Let's just keep attacking. It's true, BK. Yeah, I just gave it -1. The counter was definitely a +1/+1 counter, but the -1/-1 is just temporary. It's a weird card, obviously. Let's go to attacks. No real reason to play the Skyclave yet. Kicks for 7. I'm at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of just want another green land for the Gnarlid colony, so I can play it as a 4/4. I think we're actually gonna win one. Weird. It's almost like having creatures that were big worked out better than having random Spells Matters cards. Whoa. Do they have another kill spell for my Hydra? Dang. Okay, can I just draw green source? I wonder if at this point I should just play the Gnarlid colony. This thing can attack always. Yeah, for reals, Potato. We were so close. So, Dr. Drummond, the way the counters work is creatures can only... Oh, look, this is going to be nice. This can attack and they might have to block. Ooh, I like that. Let me just go to attacks. So, you can only have like +1/+1 counters and -1/-1 counters counteract each other. So you can never have a creature that has like 1 +1/+1 counter and 2 -2/-2 counters. It's just like you take, subtract, and add however many counters it could have, and then that's what you get. So in that case, it was just -1/-1, which is why it didn't affect the number of counters on the creature. I mean, another land is not bad, because this thing eventually comes in big. Yeah, it's a little weird, the counters thing. I remember learning about that because I had a proliferate deck that just was weird. It had a bunch of... Oh no. Are they going to try to like burn us out? Expedition Champerino. Gets +2/+0 as long as you control another warrior. Sure. I really need a land next turn. Hey, Dakamoy! The drafts are going well. Oh, thank God. I mean, I think we start by playing this guy, though. Kick it and reverse it. Is it worth it? Let me work it. No, totally, Dr. Drummond. Totes. I don't even think we attack. We already have lethal in the skies. Let's just leave back the Blightblade. Can I kick it? Yeah, we sure can. Yeah, they have to draw another answer to the Skyclave Sentinel. And if they do, we still have the Gnarlid Colony. I like this Gnarlid Colony. Look, there's little babies over here. Little bebecito. Laughs and no, -1/-1 counter. So yeah, that one is another weird one because a -0/-1 counter doesn't counteract. Like, the opposite would be if the flip of that existed would counteract each other. I'm just gonna block there. That attack seemed heinous. I agree, Keithion. That's 100% Magic these days. It didn't used to make any sense, and now it makes a little less sense. Oh, wow. They kicked it in, reversed it. Okay, well, they did have an answer. They did have it. Return to... It was just into the Royal, and they got to draw an extra one. And now they just die. Good game. Oh, it's Keith on the rocks! I got you, fam. Yep, that is a reprint of that card that I have never kicked once in my life. It's back in standard for me to never kick it again. Wow, chat, we were on the board. Amazing. It only took us like 2 hours, but we got there. Yeah, Into the Royal, Blink of an Eye are basically the same card. It's a functional reprint. I believe there's no actual difference between them. Into the Royal. Ooh! Gaby is playing versus Gibby? Jules, what is that? Julie, come here. Come here, puppy. Come here. Oh, good girl. Yes, good girl. Oh, yes, you're a good girl. What's our land situation here? We don't have a green source. We just have the Barrens and the Hagra Constrictor. I think we can keep this hand, but it's like a little sketchy. We just need to get a green source and then we are Gucci. Of course, we drew another green source. You would ship it, Poopy? Well, we have both the Pack Beast and the Hagra Constrictor, which makes me feel like this hand's like keepable at the very least. We're playing against black-green also. Let me just attack first. Alright, now we need to get a green source for love of God. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Return target creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, or destroy target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. So we can kill the next thing for sure. I might have to reanimate the Hagrid Constrictor if they kill it. We can filter black through our artifact to player 1-1. Oh my god, that is embarrassing. You're right. Wait, so what was that? Destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. You lose life equal to the permanent's converted mana cost. Oh, but we got the green source. Amazing. So, what do? We don't have double green for the Gnarlid colony. I liked our crappy filter play. It was going to be good. We could just, this is a sorcery. We could return target creature card with converted mana cost. Oh, this is 2 or less. This is a 3 for. Unfortunate. Gnarlid is play pickaxe, hold up inscription. No, it's a sorcery, so we can't really do that. Grow land. We don't have the mana to do that either. Our plays aren't looking great right now, unfortunately. Oh, I know. I know the play. We do this, and then we do that, and play this, and put it on the Pack Beast. That's the play. Sin! Thank you for the raid! I really appreciate that. How's your stream been? How's your streamer preview event? I'd love to hear how it's going. Boom, look at that. Now we can attack with our little Pack Beast. I think we're just gonna have to put counters on these Barons because there's like no reason to. Alright, I'm in for that trade. That seems Gucci to me. Let's just not play the Gnarlid colony. We're just gonna put counters on the Barons. Sind, I saw you tweet. I didn't see your clip, but I saw you tweet at Magic because I think they were asking for cool highlights. What happened in your games? That seems sweet. Hi, Penguin. Look at that synth raid. So we will not. Come on, Jules. Hi, Julie. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library. If the spell was kicked, then put 2+1/+1 counters on creature you control. Okay, but they don't really get to do anything special there. Look, Julita is here though. Oh, hi. Yeah, that explosive veggies is pretty good, huh? Okay, let's put counters. Hi. We don't have to have it become an elemental. We can just decline. Strength of Solidarity. We didn't even hit a land. I guess we could reanimate. This is reanimates for 7. We're at, what, 5? Me. I could reanimate that thing and then put counters on stuff, potentially. Maybe we just attack with the Barons. Could mind rot them. I think I'm actually just gonna put more counters on this thing and just bash. Like, it's a lot of damage. They're down to 8. Yeah, I'm trying to get more value out of this inscription. Like, maybe kill something and... Oh, dang. Now the Mind Rot is looking good. No, never mind. Now the Mind Rot looks bad. What is this guy again? When it dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So this is going to be a 6-drop when it attacks. That's cool, Synth. I love it. That sounds awesome. Oh, it's fine, Firefly. I would recommend you go read the description of the party mechanic if you're confused about it. I think that's going to be better than people trying to explain it to you. Since they did actually, you know, write a thing so you could understand it better. Yeah, it's on the Magic website. I think I'm just gonna play this guy and I'll hold up the strength. There's just no real reason for us to attack here. I don't think they have any attacks here. Their last thing must be... Oh, hello. Choose target creature, you lose 2 life. Until end of turn that creature gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. It's an instant, too. God, we're so close. Nah, I'm just gonna do mine. Except, I'm kind of thinking that maybe we just want to play this as a land. Because we want to be able to copy the inscription ruin, and we can't do that at the moment. So I actually think I'm just gonna play backside of this. Maybe I'll even, like, equip my Muck Lord or something. Oh, equipped creature gets +2/+2. Never mind. I'm just gonna pump up my Barons, and then next turn we'll do the inscription. Yeah, I think growing the land is actually just better than trying to attack here. Land seems pretty good. They have really bad attacks here, and our land is just, like, growing out of control. Decline. Yeah, we've had to make a lot of decisions. It's been cool. So the inscription ruin is now online. We can mind rot them since they have 2 cards, and this is CMC 3. So we can kill a Malakir Bloodpaste and then mind rot them both. So I think we should do that. Mind rot and destroy. Oh, you can choose up to 3. Choose any number. That's so cool. Okay, and then return 2. The Pack Beast. Kill that guy and... Wait, do we not have enough mana to pay for it? Oh my god, oh my god, I thought we were so close to kicking it. Ugh, so sad. I do feel like we still want to mind rot them though, right? Because, like... They have 2 cards left in hand. Yes, I think we still want to mind rot them. I think that's going to be worth it because I think they have tricks. They would have played any creatures. These have to be tricks. This spell, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Okay. We could have waited to play land. I kind of just wanted to get their last 2 cards. It worked out okay. Let me end up equipping this here. I'm going to hold on to this because we want to proc it next turn. Yeah, this is going to be fine. Remember, the Crawling Baron's going to attack next turn as well. I'm actually surprised they're going for this attack. That seems a little aggressive. Oh, they have more of those. That's kind of annoying. Each opponent loses 4 life and you gain 4 life. That seems pretty good. Okay. This is going to hit for 8, 9, 10. Let's force them to chump, shall we? This is equipped so we can play this as a land. And then we still have the Strength of Solidarity. Look at that. Look at this. This looks pretty freaking good, doesn't it? We have an Elf Rogue and an Elemental. We don't have the dog, unfortunately. Oh, that thing's a sorcery? Oh, so maybe we should have just put it on this thing. Yeah, we're fine. Aren't we dubs? No. We're fine. I don't think we use it then. I thought it was an instant. That makes that card so much worse. Gaby versus Gaby. Yeah, I noticed that. One counter for 1 mana at instant would have been ridiculous. No, it wouldn't have. Look at this card. 1 mana, +1/+1 counter on target creature instant. Yeah, we can kick the Gnarlid now. Yeah, we can just leave this. I'm gonna hold on to this because I think we're gonna use this to gain life. Gnarlid for 2, then activate land. I guess we could have done Gnarlid for 2 to leave blockers back as opposed to kicking it. It's been good, Synth. I like it. I drafted a blue-red spells deck that was so bad. I was like surprised about how bad it was, you know? Okay. I think now it's time to animate this land. Yep, Gnarlid gives trample, which is nice here. Because now they're going to have to make some bad blocks. Wow, look at us. Getting out of that bronze tier, baby. This land is really strong. I saw the land, I thought it was strong, then I played with a land and it was much better than that. I've been impressed by that land. You think the game was thrown? I don't think so. Rank up on fake account. We all start at the bottom, Time Twister. Gotta get out of that bronze somehow. Did you pass me the land? That's funny. Hi, Jules. Oi. Hi, baby. Oi. You're showing your butt. We're gonna keep this. Yes, that's true. The fact that it can tap for its own activation. Also, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I was very impressed. So far, we've used the auto tapper for... Yeah, she is totally back to normal, Slubars. She still has to eat soft food, is the only thing. But, like, mood-wise, she is just, like, nothing happened. She's doing great. She's doing so good. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, good girl. Oh. That green equipment, I've not been super impressed with it. I think if we had, I don't know, more lands maybe. I guess if you're flooding, it's not the worst. This looks good. We will not play the Hunt the Week. Well, it's not even really Hunt the Week. It's actually just ambush. Oh, this is the same Sky the cat. Look, it's the same. It's the same cat with scythes on its arms. That's what ambushes you apparently. I think she'll survive Dukumway. I am sad that we can't give her traits right now, but you know, it's for her. It's for her own toofs. You're gonna try to find some cool constructed dress to play into new center. Me too! Are any of you guys playing in the CFB Pro Showdown? I want to find a cool constructed deck for this weekend. I actually want to play in it. Boom, baby! You want to? Nice! You're gonna play? Love it. Make sure you sign up if you have CFB Pro. If you don't, you can use the code Gaby. Help a Gooby out. Fireblade Charger, though my opponent did Mole, it seems like. What does this do? As long as Fireblade Charger is equipped, it has haste. When it dies, deal damage equal to its power to any target. Okay. It's standard. It's new standard this Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific. I saw that card. Yes, I saw the card that is broken with Winota because it makes other things non-humans or something like that. Or it makes other creatures humans. I forget. That sounds sweet, Time Twister. I want to check that out. What time is the showdown? 9 a.m. Pacific, I want to say. It makes everything into a coward. Yeah, I mean... Whoa, we're actually kind of daubing here. We need... Jeez! Okay, we need to slow this down. Let's slow things down. This is power 3 or less. So I'm going to kill the Cliff-Saving Sellsword so that we take less damage. And then next turn we can play this and pump or just play this 4-3, which should be able to block most of these things. Let me do it now so I don't get debated. That was good. Sorry, non-standard question. Does that Arcane Adaptation would be kind of stupid with Winota? Arcane Adaptation, I don't know what the card does. Seagate Banneret. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, it's so awkward. I really want to play the Territorial Skycat and put a counter on it, but in order for that to work, I'd have to play a Swamp so that I play the Blight Blade too. So it's not going to work, which means I'm just going to play Swamp and this guy. Isn't that the Exxon conspiracy? Maybe. I honestly don't know, y'all's. I know I've seen that card. I feel like I've seen that card. The name rings true, but I don't know what it does. Oh no! Those opponents going ham. Okay, yeah, so let's go the Sky Cat. It sounded so cute, like meow. Put a counter. Play the Blight Blade. Okay, we've got blocks now. I don't know. Kenrith should have been with the Oko set, so it should be legal. Wait, what the fuck is this? When Skyclave Apparition enters the battlefield, exile up to 1. When it leaves the battlefield, its owners creates an X blue illusion creature token where X is a converted mana cost of the exiled card. Are they being for serious right now? This thing's so annoying. What the fuck? Wow. That's awful. And I can't even... Yes, I might mid-combat fight since it's an instant. Nikolai! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome! Yes, I think we're gonna have to ambush mid-combat. Like, block, combat, and then get this thing back or something. Which means I... Do I even do anything else? I think not. Oh, I can't block? Sure, I might just have to ambush and then get back the illusion. Like, it's pretty bad. Alright, I think we just don't do anything. Sure. That's the problem for not right now, but later. Yeah, I think we'll be okay here because we do get to... Sure, it's targeting it, so we can go ambush. This. Target creature you control, target creature you don't control. Get a 3/3 back. And then... who do we want to kill? This thing's annoying because this thing will pump up the team next turn for 5. This guy's annoying because it makes my creatures unable to block. This is power less than or equal to the number of warriors you control. Yeah, I think you think the Falterer needs to die? Yeah, me too. Okay, we're at 3. We're in really rough shape. NGL. We can play this thing and put a counter on it, maybe? That way if they pump up the team... We don't have good blocks on that. This thing is an illusion and this thing's a gargoyle, so we... Oh my god, we don't have a single member of our party. This is horrible. Ah! We could scale? Because it gains 2 life. And then see what we draw, and if we hit a lane, we can play the Sentinel. I think this might be the best play. Oh my gosh, that worked out. Amazing. Holy fish moly. Alright, there you go. Woo! Bless RNG! Or not bless RNG, I guess that emo got cancelled. Molly believe! That's a nice fish mole mole. Yeah, the Bless RNG emo got cancelled because I think that person... I don't really know what they did, but they did bad stuffs. Block there. Block there. It deals damage equal to its power to any target. So they'll be able to kill my Sentinel. They can't kill me, luckily. Yeah, we're at 1. This is fine. Yeah, this is okay. Oh, man. Amazing. Kick it and reverse it. Okay, okay, we've stabilized, in quotes. We are at 3. There's a lot of things that kill us. I know, Dekka's like, Pika, oh. Dude, the Strength of Solidarity, we just should swap it with something else. It looks abysmal. Like, the card's been embarrassing every time we've drawn it. We've never wanted to cast it. Clearly, we need to party harder. We're partying too chill. We're not even getting any counters up in here. Oh, I really didn't want to draw that. I guess I'll hold it. I have some landfall stuff, so I should hold on to a land. At least one land, probably. No! Don't do me like this! Oh my god. We're dead. We were close, too. Like, if we just drew a creature there, we were fine. Or a removal spell. Or literally anything that wasn't a land. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, they also drew that because that was a card for their turn into, like, a literal creature that was decent. Which... Morgan!
Sup, Gooby, glad to catch you live.
It's good to see you, Morgan. How are you? Welcome back with the 10 months. Profumado TK. Let's battle, baby. Oh shoot, I forgot to swap my heinous +1/+1 counter card. Yeah, let me get some love and hype in here. Boop 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 doo. Boop 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 doo doo. Are we keeping this? No. This hand looks good. Yeah, what do we send back? I like the Subtle Strike. I like the Grakmaw. The Scale the Heights looks like we can maybe... Actually, maybe it's this guy. The Skyclave Sentinel is so much better later in the game. Let's just send that back. Preparing to move to DC! That's so cool, Morgan! You don't know what the cards do? Don't worry, I don't know what the cards do either. We're in the process of learning. Watching while you clean out your closet. That's awesome. I love it. They played just a green source. I think we can lead with the Grakmaw. Even if they have a removal spell, it just becomes a 3/3, which is a-okay. Thank you, Johnny. I kind of missed it. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the ban. That seems good. Let me play Sky the Cat. Boom. Yeah, I think once you start, like, learning the cards, it's... Like, even just, like, 2 drafts helps you learn so much of the cards. I feel like you learn, like, a really large percentage of them. But when the set is brand new, it's like, wow, this is... It's hard to get used to. This is a good land. Sorcery, huh? Let me do this on the Sky the Cat. We can't play an extra land if we want. Do we even want it? It's good with a Dread Worm, and that's about it. We could also... I guess we don't have to play it yet. Although, actually, playing it just puts a counter on the cat, so maybe we should just, like, play it to put a counter on the cat. And then just attack with both. Oh, that's so cool, Morgan. I love it. That's really awesome. Meeting's over. Welcome back, Shadow Wolf. Our deck is much better this time around. Oh, no. Oh, I don't even think they're gonna want to do this. That doesn't seem like the trade they wanted to make. Because now this thing just gets bigger. It's like casting the spell, except you also got a land. Yeah, I liked it. That didn't seem like the trade they wanted. NGL. When Murasa Saproling enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, which it was, Return target card with kicker ability from a graveyard to your hand, which they got back the Gnarlid Colony. Sure, I accept. They can't block this, and then we can play the Dreadwormy. Yeah, DJs! How's the draft going? It's good. We are 2-1, I want to say. Our last game went down to the wire. Like, we both went down to, like, no cards and no permanents on the battlefield except lands. And, it was really close, but then we lost, unfortunately. Oh, they picked up, Yo, I really like these flip lands. I am liking those a lot. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Balaged Sanctuary enters the battlefield tapped. All I remember about Balaged is there was a Bane. The Bane of Balaged. Classic Bane of Baguettes. I really need a land before I can attack with a Dreadworm. Maybe I just play my Gnarlid Colony kicked. Looks like we're gonna try to go big this game. That's so cool, Morgan. I'm super happy that worked out. Super sweet. Wasn't there also a card with Balaged in the name that was really buff guy? Seriously, all I remember about Balaged is the Bane of Balaged. Because I remember BK used to always, like, make the Bane voice, like, like, from Batman. Beastmaster of Balaged? Is that Balaged Beastmaster? Hold on. Beastmaster Balaged. Balaged Scorpion, Balaged Thief, Bane of Balaged, Beast Breaker of Balaged. That's it. Card. Beast Breaker of Balaged. I think we actually actively want to play a land. Given our hand, yep. I think I'll just end with a Dreadworm. Oh, this doesn't have a +1/+1 counter. Oh, I should have played my Hagra Constrictor because I might have been able to juke them with Subtle Strike, maybe. I still want to play my Hagra Constrictor. That part is just for sure. Maybe I was supposed to just play the Hagra Constrictor and just send with everybody. Like, how are they going to block? They double block this and then they can't block that guy. They have to chump this guy, double block this. Reach! Welcome, Reach. How are you? That's fine. I should have played the Conscriptor. I definitely should have. Okay, here's the plan. I don't even think we need this. I think we can just kill this. Put a +1/+1 counter on the Dreadworm. Attack with everyone. Everything has menace. They can only block 2 things. They block these 2 and then they die. Yeah, seems good enough to me. -1/-1. Put a +1/+1 counter here. Nice. How's Z? You can wait, you think? But we literally had lethal. They only had 1 black mana. I don't know what's in the set, but it didn't seem like they could have that much. Xehanor's been good. I drafted a blue-red spells deck at the beginning, Reach, and I got Raffle Stomped. Like, it was like 0-3. This deck is having a pretty nice run. It's like a black-green counters deck. Sorry to hear that work was crapperino today. I hope the rest of your evening is better. Quick, this Hydra's really good. Every time we've drawn it, we've done great. Chat, when does the set drop for everybody? Is it Friday? Hey, the only SJR. It's a friend of the stream. Arrest, welcome. Let's say hi to a friend of the stream. This hand looks good. We can keep it. Put a counter on itself and then give it menace. It is tomorrow. Nice. I know there was a time where they'd have like a day gap between the preview event and when you could actually play it, and it was kind of tilting. Hello. I actually am gonna play this as a land. That was a good draw because we want to make sure we hit turn 3 with lands untapped. People complain about that enough to change it. It is a reasonable thing to change. Nah, not yet. So let me go this and to play this guy, put a counter on himself. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when. It must be like Pacific time for sure. When Angel Heart Protector enters the battlefield, target you control gains indestructible until end of turn. I will not block. No, thank you. This deck looks kind of aggressive. I do want to play the Hagra Constrictor, but I think I might just leave my stuff back. Like, I think I just want to block that, and I don't know. It just, maybe I should have just played Skyclave, which could block the Royal Mage. I feel like the Angel Heart card would be gas if it had Flash. Which is the Angel Heart card? Tomorrow at 11 a.m. PST. Okay, cool. So it's going to be ready for Stream Arena time. Love it. Malakir Rebirth, what was it again? You lose 2 life until the turn that creature gains when this creature dies. Okay, so you can instant speed, like, rebuy a creature, basically. Oh, this card? Yeah, it's a little awkward that you give a creature and they know about, like, and they know about it immediately. That part's a little awkward. I'm just gonna block there. I'm okay with this trade. This thing has flying. When this creature dies, draw a card. Oh, but it's only if you control another wizard. I see. I see. Okay. Here's the plan. We can attack with a Hagra Constrictor. That's fine. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to play Swamp and play the Skyclave Sentinel. And then I think we're going to try to Malakir Rebirth to buy it back when they block. Because they can only attack with the Expedition Diviner. And if they draw a card, I don't think it's a huge deal. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. When Journey to Oblivion enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent. Oh no! Oh no, that's really bad. Is when this creature dies. Oh god, that's awful. Alright, they debated us good. Yep. New plan. New plan. What's our new plan? This is a sorcery. Yeah, we got mega baited. Maybe we just play the Highborn Vampire and leave these 2 back to block the Tazim. I mean, I could send with a Hagra Conscriptor because I could just Malakir Rebirth that thing. Meanwhile, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we just Inscription Ruin to kill the Diviner so that we don't get baited. That might be better. Then we don't get to play anything else. Were any board whites printed in Zendikar? Yeah, I'm sure there were. I don't know which ones, though. Alright, I think we can actually slow roll this a little bit. Play the Vampire. I'm going to leave the Snake back, though, because we really can't lose to a removal spell and this thing attacking. I know these are both lands. I'm aware. I think we'd rather cast these as spells than try to cast Inscription Ruin for multiple stuffs. Okay. We're at 8. We're still good. When it enters the battlefield, you may return a lane you control to its owner's hand. They don't have anything worth bouncing. Unless they want the extra mana. What we might do is we might cast the Soft Consumption and then play this as our land so that we can set up cast any modes on this thing. Ooh. it's 7 to kick it, and we're at 5. This is 6 to cast the thing. Yeah, I think we have to start casting our tap lands. Can we live for long enough to use this? It doesn't seem like we can. We could kill this guy, and then what do we do? Then we still have to deal with this 2-drop. I guess our best play is to start attacking with this guy. Then play Crawling Barrens and soft consumption, maybe. Yeah, flyers are good and limited. That's kind of what we're dealing with here. Okay. Let's see if we can raise some stuffs. I will actually block if they attack here. Now if we draw untap land, we can do all modes on this. Get back, the Dauntless Survivor, kill this thing, and make them discard. Okay, when it enters the battlefield, you and target opponent each draw a card. They played a land. I got a Gnarlid Colony. Gonna take 5. We really want to draw untap land. That'd be ideal. They should just send with Tazeen. Chat, we're getting debated. Our deck's not very good at dealing with flyers. Yeah, they're sending with it. I think that's right. The nice thing about that, though, is if we draw untap land, we're going to get to kill this without having to... Wait, what does that do? As long as it's not your turn, Mesolinx gets +0/+2. Man, we bricked on it, too. Unfortunate. So, let's do this. Let's play Malakir. Kill 3/2 and play Snake. I think I'm actually going to get greedy. And I'm going to try to take the damage from these two. And I think the plan is to play this to get our 7th land. Play the Conscriptor. And play the Gnarlid Pack. Just normal. Because we're not technically dead to this. And then we might be able to either like draw an answer for the other flyer, or I basically think we're so far behind that we have to try to cast this for the kicker cost. Get their 2 cards, bring something back, and destroy this big guy. Yeah, no, for sure, Cal. I'm aware that we have to draw something on top of this, but we have the pounds cards. We have some removal spells. No. Nah, we're dubs. Yeah, we have in the sideboard, I think it's like a 3-mana 1/4 with reach. Yeah. It's so awkward. We wanted land so much for like a good amount of that match. And then yo, Jamie! Look at that. It's Champion Jamie who like handed it to me easily earlier in the streamer event. Welcome, Hamily. It's good to see you. How was your stream, Jamie? I don't know if you're here yet. I hope you had a really good preview event. Been having some fun. We've been drafting some stuffs. Jamie, Slayer of Gaby. Annihilator of Gaby. It was not even close. Yes, we are not going to be silver pros one day. Molly, don't kid yourself. Zendikar is fun. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, what did you think? Oh, this is the other rock. Look at him. Doing its rock then. Let me just play this as tapped land. I really like these flip lands. I think they're really cool. Welcome, Duck Drunks. Welcome, Lowrider. Hey, Carrot Boy. Oh my god, Molly. I can't believe I didn't play in the event that I qualified for. Like, I do a lot of Gaby things, but that one's really high up there. I think I'd rather kick this later since we are not in need of lands at the moment. Let's just skip. Yeah, exactly. It's about all the people you defeated along the way and en route to not participate in the tournament they're supposed to play in. I really can't believe it. Oh man, Jamie, if you're still here, have you played Among Us yet? I don't know if this game would be up your alley, but I would enjoy watching you play the game. Did you buy the flower doge? No, Reach. Nah, I just decided to like, if you love your dog, you let it go to another forever home, and that's unfortunately not with me. Rooting on LSV seemed like really cool thing to do that day. Yeah, we're doing another co-op stream this Friday. You're bad, but it's fun. I'm not the best at it either, Jamie. I'm pretty good at werewolf games. I have a lot of like room to grow in Among Us. I feel like I don't play this game that well. They got rid of my Crocorino. Okay, that's fine. I'm not super worried about that. My casual Among Us cosplay was good. I'm glad you liked it, Jamie. It was so lazy. There's no con, so here's the laziest cosplay you can ever imagine. Oh my god, Molly. Molly has actually played werewolf with me though. He knows I am actually a good liar in those games. I am just... The thing I struggle with in Among Us is coming up with a coherent story about where you were that gives you an alibi when you were actually killing people. That's the thing I struggle with. Molly saw me doing a task and he just started running away from me. Like, I was actually fixing the emergency, but Molly just ran as far as he fucking could because he was just like, nah, man, I can tell this is where I die. And it was actually where he died. I'm glad you like him, Cal. I've been enjoying them. I've actually been posting some clips to YouTube from the Among Us gameplay. No! Stop being so thirsty! Ah! Stop. Oh, that was actually quite the draw. They know about this land, so I might as well use that. Oh my god, that game was... I know exactly which game you're talking about, Molly. I thought you were talking about the one where you ran away from the emergency because you thought I was going to kill you. I love that clip, Chris. Yeah, it's like incredible. One of the worst performances of my career and they never doubted it. What the hell? This thing gets out of control real fast. No blocks, I guess. I mean, if I do this, I can play 2 additional lands and play the Hagra Constrictor, which is good. Oh god, we still want to get that card out of our deck, huh? So, I think we just... No attack. We really can't. We have Snake and Wizard in our party, so this is a +1/+1 counter. It's really funny, Chris. There's another one of like 2 people who are standing in a stack and a person goes and kills a person in the front. Stop with the Gnarled Colonies. Okay, this attack. Do we have to take a double block here and trade with a Vine Gecko? We might have to. The problem is then we can't pump anything. Maybe we just take the 5 and block the Gnarled Colony and then we can pump up this and then put a... Oh, but then we can't even put a counter on it. We can start putting counters on the Crawling Barons, maybe. Yeah, this is really bad. Ooh. That's 6. We're getting close. Yeah, I thought we were going to take it out too. I actually spaced out on it. It was bad. Oh my god, Raptor always thinks I'm the imposter though. Raptor and wanting to get me vented, there's like not a more... It is just an iconic duo, man. Raptor always wants to get me vented. Always. So I can turn this into a 2-2-3-3 potentially. I can't even put a counter on this thing. I kind of need this to have one more... Wow, this is bad. Okay, so... I think we just play the Sentinel to try to double block. So bad. Try to double block there and hope not to die to the Vine Gecko, and then we'll figure out what to do with the Gecko later. Oh man, DMC. I know exactly which one you're talking about. There was some meeting that I handled really well. Had zero suspicion going into the last round. It was awesome. No, that means I can't block anymore. I guess I just have to make a chump with Snick. Oh shoot, that's right. This thing gives trample. I forgot. Alright, we weren't gonna win that game because we were gonna have to double block and then die in the next turn anyway. Is that our last loss, or do we have one more? Yeah, I forgot the Gnarlid pack is the... Oh no! That was actually the last loss! Alright, so we went 3-3. Could be better, could be worse. Still bronze players. Crag played Baloth. Hexproof Haste, 7 mana. Kickers for... Oh my god, it's so expensive. The spell can't be countered. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 4+1/+1 counters on it. That's kind of cool. Skyclave Shade. Throw in some shade. Skyclave Shade can't block. If it was kicked, enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Skyclave Shade is in your graveyard, and it's your turn. You may cast it from your graveyard this turn. Wow. Laughs and Gravecrawler. This card's a joke compared to Gravecrawler. I guess entering with +1/+1 counters is kind of cool, like if you have a landfall deck, but this is just so much worse than, it's a 3-1? Oh my god, DMC, that's so awkward. You're totally right. Let me wrap up this video for YouTube and then we'll do another draft. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our very first Zendikar Rising draft. I like the black-green deck. It feels like we didn't have the tools to really play the party cards and we got punished for that. But, you know, it was a cool deck. Thanks for watching. Oh, thank you again to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring today's video. Yes, and if you would like to support the stream and channel, you can subscribe. And also, if you're shopping on channelfireball.com, you can use the code Gaby at checkout to support this channel directly. Thanks for watching. See ya. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more. And if you want to come say hi to us in the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. See you later.